Okay, I just wanted to come and do a little wrap up for Ready to Love Miami. Um, the season's over, the reunion's over. We're done. I don't think any couples are still together. However, the post interviews have been quite interesting, right? Seeing a different side of Blake, seeing a different side of Anthony. Um, you know, Never heard anything else about the Jeffrey thing with Simone. I guess she kind of just walked away quietly. I don't know. I don't know. But something that was interesting to me is I saw JDub, shout out to JDub, do a video, and I love his live, by the way. You should definitely do more lives. Loves your energy on that. But apparently, apparently people are touched in their feelings, okay? Apparently Anthony got offended by something J-Dub said and made some subliminal comments, and then it was just this big old thing. But Tony also went over to J-Dub's page and left a comment in defense of Anthony. It was just weird. It was just weird. But J-Dub spoke his piece. He said what he said. You know what I mean? And it's like we're on two sides of this thing when these shows air. It's like, on one hand, we're looking at what production is showing us. I mean, and then we're talking about it. You can't really fault someone for speaking about something that they see. And then on the other side, you have the cast who knows everything that went down. And I'm sure it's like an instinct to want to tell your story or defend yourself. But sometimes you just got to let stuff play out. But the thing that kind of makes it worth it to watch Ready to Love is all of the intricate little drama that comes out of it along the way. And so, but when you look back on it, it's really like if nobody would have said anything until the end of the season, a lot of things would have explained themselves and all of that. But it's like it's somebody every season that gets touched by something that is said. So I thought that was interesting because J-Dub is just a cool dude. So I don't know. He was talking about PO like crazy. I was too. And but it was not, it's not as serious as some people take it. Like, a lot of people review more than one show. Like, we don't really know these people, and so people are just sharing their opinions, and that's all it is. So it's just interesting to see how things play out. But like I said, shout out to J-Dub. Y'all go check his channel out and make sure you leave a comment. He likes comments. But I'm glad that this season is over. I'm ready for Dallas. I didn't catch when they were going to air Dallas, but I hope Dallas brings us back some of that, what we've been all kind of yearning for since the show, started or whatever. Like the shows previously, those of you that have watched Ready to Love, in the beginning it was a lot different. So, but with that in mind, like anybody that is about to go on Ready to Love, thinking about going on Ready to Love, like I just got like a few tips that I just want to say so that, maybe when they're watching, Anthony said that he watched a couple Mansion episodes, whatever, maybe somebody will find this little tip thing and be like, okay, let me listen to her, because I just have a few things. One is be yourself. Like, don't try to be what you think people want you to be. Don't try to be, because it's gonna all come across on the camera. So just be yourself, and you ain't gotta worry about none of the extra. Don't try to craft a story, and just be you. Okay, that's tip number one. Tip number two, please look at some past episodes. Like, just know what's gonna happen, like how it's gonna go. Look at some past episodes. You wouldn't go and buy a house without doing any research on it. You wouldn't go to a restaurant even without looking up to see what their menu looks like. So definitely watch some past episodes. See it from our side. I mean, the people who review the show. And I say that because we are only seeing a production of what you guys agree to do. So give us some grace and let things play out sometimes before you take it to the point of blow up situation, I would say. That's just my opinion. I'm just saying. Have something to promote after you have gone on the show, because you're going to gain some popularity. People are going to be talking about you, so you might as well have a business started, some type of product, you know, that you're pushing, program, whatever. Have something to promote afterwards, because there's a whole lot of people that like to share. So have something to promote. Even if it's just a charity, have something to promote. Bring your own snacks, okay? Because a lot of times we watch the show and we never see the food get eaten. But sometimes there's been episodes where, oh, you know, they're eaten. But overall, especially when you're doing the reunion and things like that, bring your own snacks, okay? And then the last one is just something that I personally would recommend, because especially when people get cut early and like it's so many, you know, people leaving and coming or whatever, have a catchphrase. Because if you have a catchphrase, then we'll always remember the dude that said ABC or the girl that said blah, blah, blah. Have some type of catchphrase, okay? Those are just my tips for Mr. Meet Joe. Comment below and let me know if you have any tips to add for people who were thinking of going on Ready to Love, or people who are, you know, about to go on Ready to Love. I don't know. Get in the comments below. Let me know. Until next season, I'll see you guys in the next video.